Gorgeous peeps, welcome to my living room. Change of scenery. Change is good, change is how we go. Alright, so we're going to begin with just getting into our body, focusing on our breath. If this is your first time meditating, we are going to do a nice easy meditation. It just helps you kind of focus on your breath and what you're doing in your body. And it's easier to kind of slow things down. So we're going to give it a try. Sitting on your mat, either crisscross like I'm sitting, or you can sit on your shins. If your knees are up here, I suggest sitting on your shins. Right, so we're going to bring our thumb and our pointy finger together. Very simple. Every time we inhale, we're just going to separate the fingers. When we exhale, we are going to begin to touch the next finger. And we're just going to move all the way through to the pinky. When you've reached the pinky, we are going to move all the way back. Right, so get yourself comfortable, straight spine, shoulders relaxed. And you can close your eyes or stare at a spot on the ground. For the time being, we're going to keep our hands still. And we're just going to feel our breath going in and out. Feeling the rise and fall of your breath. Every now and then we're just going to check in with the shoulders, make sure they're relaxed. We're going to soften the face, forehead, cheeks, and jaw. Now when you feel ready, we're going to deepen our breath, breathing in from our belly, chest, collarbone, and breathing out belly, chest, collarbone. So take a few breaths just to get used to this 3-part breath. I'm going to keep this 3-part breath going. But this time when we inhale, we're going to separate the fingers. And exhale, begin to touch the next finger. So moving through the fingers. And once you've reached the pinkies, we're just going to move our way back. This time notice, maybe you might notice parts of your body light up as you change your finger. Going to move our way back down to our pinky. Keeping that 3-part breath going, belly, chest, collarbone. Once you've reached your pinky, we're going to move our thumb to our pointy finger. We're going to bring our breath back to normal. Just enjoy whatever feeling you're feeling now in your body. Keeping our eyes closed, we are going to bring the palms of our hands onto our knees. We're going to drop our chin down to our chest. Just taking a few deep breaths into the back of your neck. We're going to bring our head back up. I'm going to drop our left shoulder down, left ear down towards our left shoulder. We're just going to use that left hand just as a weight for a deeper stretch in that right side of your neck. When you're ready, we're going to switch sides. Take a few deep breaths into the left side of your neck. You're not worrying about what's happening next. And just feeling the muscles you're stretching right now and breathing into them. Now when you're ready, we're just going to release it all. We'll open our eyes. We're going to come onto our hands and our knees. So just making sure the hands are underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. We're going to begin to draw circles with the hips. So big circles going round and round. We're going to see if we can try inhale going forward and exhale going back. When you feel ready, we're going to change direction. We're going to make our way back into a tabletop position. We're going to draw our belly button in towards our spine. And when you're ready, we're going to begin to do some cat and cow. On your exhale, we're going to arch our spine, chin to your chest, tuck your tailbone in, to cat. And inhale, dip your tummy down, look up for cow. Doing a few of these in your own breath. Bringing that awareness to the spine, feeling the movement. But also the core, feel that core engaged in both of these movements. Now going to make our way back into a tabletop position. Tuck your toes into the mat, coming into your down dog, lifting the hips up and back. When our shoulders relaxed or rolled away from the ears, we're going to begin to walk our dog. Breathe in, bend one knee, breathe out, bend the other. We're going to bring stillness into our down dog. On your next inhale, we're going to lift the right leg up into the air. We're going to jab our leg up 5 times, and then on your exhale, we're going to bring our knee to our nose, move your hands or your shoulders over your hands. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, knee to nose, plank. Inhale, lift that leg back up. Another round of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, knee to nose. One more round on the right, or you can take a break here if you wish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, knee to nose, plank. Right, coming back into your down dog. Taking a few deep breaths. I'm going to do the other side. Inhale, lift the left leg up. I'm going to do 5 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, knee to nose, plank. Inhale, one-legged down dog. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, knee to nose, plank. Last round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, knee to nose, plank. Coming back into your down dog. Feel the arms burning, shoulders. We're going to drop the knees down. Sit down towards your feet. Bring your hands down and drop your head. Let's take a few deep breaths here. On your next inhale, you're just going to slowly rise. Bring your hands behind you, keeping that length in your neck. Opening the heart. Feel your lungs. Now, on your next inhale, we're going to make our way back into a table position. Tuck your toes into the mat, lifting the hips up and back. On your next inhale, we're going to lift the right leg up into the air. Going to send that right foot to the top of the mat, between the hands. Now, feel free to pop your knee down if you wish. We're going to inhale, bring the arms up, coming into high lunge. Now, you can either leave the arms up or hands in prayer. We're going to exhale, we're going to hover that left knee just above the mat. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hover. Inhale, lift. 3 more in your own breath. Once you've done your 3, we're just going to hold it. We're going to interlock the hands behind us. Open out the shoulders. Optional, dropping the hands down or a mini back bend. We're going to inhale, come back up. Exhale, begin to fold forward, trying to match your right shoulder with your knee. And then using your hands to kind of head towards your head. Then we're going to inhale, slowly come back up. We're going to release the hands, bring the hands back down, make your way into down dog. Down dog, shoulders relaxed. Your gaze is between your feet or your thighs. And try to find that breath. Going to inhale, lift the left leg up into the air. Exhale, bring your left foot to the top of the mat, between your hands. Inhale, arms up. Coming into your high lunge, either hands up or in prayer. On your next exhale, we're just going to hover that right knee just above the ground. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hover. Inhale, lift. 3 more in your own breath. Once you've done your 3, we're just going to hold that high lunge. Interlock the hands behind us. Open out the shoulders. Begin to draw your heart to the roof. Inhale, come back up. On your exhale, we're going to lower that left shoulder in line with the knee, drawing the hands up towards the head. We're going to inhale, slowly come back up. Bit of a balancing act. We're going to bring the hands down, make your way back into down dog. We're going to drop the knees down, spread them out wide, big toes together. We're going to sit down towards our feet, walk your hands out, and drop your forehead and the tip of your nose on the mat, or you can stack your fists. I'm taking a few deep breaths here, slow it all down. Let go of what just happened. And just see if you can find that calmness in this pose. On your next inhale, we're going to make our way back into a tabletop position. Now, from this tabletop position, we are going to walk the knees out. You're coming into kind of plank with your knees down. You're going to hook the ankles together, draw the feet towards your bum. We're going to lock those elbows in place, and we're just going to drop the chest down, nothing else. So we're just going to drop down, inhale, lift, exhale, drop, inhale, lift. We're going to do 3 more in our own breath. Once you've done your 3, we're going to come back up. Now we've really worked the back. We're going to begin to work the upper arm strength. So do as many as you can of these. If 2 is your thing, then stick with 2, that's fine. We're going to aim for 5. Exhale, we're going to begin to hover our body in line with our elbows. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hover. Inhale, lift. 3 more in your own breath. Once you've done your 3, we're going to unravel, sit back down towards your feet. Bring the hands towards the feet and just let your shoulders melt over the knees. On your next inhale, we're going to come back into a table position. We're going to tuck the toes into the mat, lift the hips up and back into down dog. We're going to inhale, lift the right leg up into the air. Exhale, bring that right foot to the top of the mat, between the hands. Leaving that left hand down, inhale, lift the right arm up. Stacking the shoulders, opening the heart, breathing. I'm going to drop the right hand down, drop the heel down of that left foot or back foot. Inhale, lift the left arm up. Again, stacking the shoulders. Going to mindfully kick into that right foot or push that right foot down, lifting ourselves up into warrior 2. Knee is over the ankle, shoulders relaxed. Softly gazing at that right middle finger. We're going to inhale, straighten out that right knee, hinging by the hip. Stretch forward with that right hand, bringing that right hand down, left arm straight up. Again, stacking the shoulders, looking up at your left thumb if it's okay with your neck. I'm going to inhale, slowly come back up. Exhale, come back into down dog. On your next inhale, we're going to lift the left leg up. Exhale, bring that left foot between the hands at the top of the mat. Right hand down, inhale, lift the left arm up. Stacking shoulders, you're facing towards that bent knee. I'm going to drop left hand down, dropping that back heel down. We're going to inhale, lift the right arm up. I'm going to push into that left foot, lift ourselves up for your warrior 2. Knee is over the ankle, shoulders relaxed. Find that breath, keep it deep. I'm going to inhale, we're going to straighten out the left knee, hinging by the hip, stretch forward with that left hand, making our way into triangle. Shoulders are stacking. And if it's okay with your balance, you can look up at your right thumb. You can inhale, slowly come back up. Exhale, make your way to down dog. We're going to walk our hands to our feet, coming into a forward fold, grabbing our elbows with our hands, allow your head to drop, bending the knees, just that it's comfortable. Begin to sway side to side. Relaxing the shoulders, the face. I'm going to drop the hands down, draw your chin into your chest. Slowly begin to uncurl your spine. Take your time here, enjoy. Eventually your head and shoulders will be last. Arms up. Exhale, hands in prayer. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, folding forward, keeping that spine straight on your way down, engaging that core. Coming into your forward fold. If your hamstrings are tight, feel free to bend your knees. Now we're going to bring our hands to our shins. Inhale, look up with a straight spine, shoulders back. And exhale, slide those hands down, drop the head. Now we're going to bend our knees in this forward fold, bringing your hands, when you come into the center here, bringing your hands outside of your feet. When you're ready, we're going to bring our arms up over our head in chair pose. So just make sure you can see your piggies over your knees. We're going to tuck our tailbone in. Find your breath. Now again, inhale, straighten out, coming into mountain pose. We're engaging the legs in our mountain pose. Core is also activated. Shoulders relaxed. Palms facing forwards. Feel free to close your eyes. And again, begin to focus on your breath. Mountain pose is a good pose for bringing us into the here and now. Feeling the ground beneath our feet. Feeling the energy between our fingers. And feeling that rise and fall of your breath. On your next inhale, we're just going to bring our arms up. We're going to interlock our hands, pointy finger up, making sure the feet are underneath the hips. We are going to exhale, drop your hands down towards the left, keeping the hips over the feet. So it's a nice lovely stretch on that right side of your body. You're going to inhale, come back up, and exhale, dip the other way. Inhale, coming back up. Optional here to do a back bend. Begin to draw your heart to the roof. Listen to your spine though here, keeping that length in your neck. And we're going to inhale, slowly come back up. Separate the hands. We're going to swan dive down. Going to draw our chin to our chest. Slowly uncurl your spine. Head and shoulders last. Alright, so we're going to move on to balancing. Now, if you're a beginner at balancing, go easy on yourself. It takes a lot of courage, a lot of practice, a lot of discipline to get your balancing right. We're going to move our weight onto our left foot. We're going to kick that right foot in towards our bum. We're going to see if we can catch that right foot with our right hand. We're going to bring that left arm up. You're going to exhale, begin to kick your foot into your hand, as well as lowering yourself down. I'm going to inhale slowly, come back up. All right, we're going to swap legs, moving our weight onto our right foot. See if you can grab your left foot with your left hand. Bringing that right arm up. Gently begin to kick your foot into your hand. Take your time and slowly come down as a resistance. And gently come back up. All right, well done. Give a leg from shoulder, shoulder. Right, we're going to step our feet out a little bit wide, toes pointing out. We're going to see if we can come down into a squat. So in our squat, we want to make sure our heels are down. Your knees are kind of bending towards your toes. And we're going to bring our hands together and just use those elbows to kind of spread out the knees. Keep your spine straight. And just begin to breathe into the hips. You feel that breath going up and down your spine. Now from here we are going to kick it, we'll push the feet into the ground. We're going to lift up, arms up, palms together. We're going to exhale, come back down. Inhale, lift. And exhale, come back down. Inhale, lift. And exhale, come back down. 2 more. All right, so once you've done your 2, we're just going to meet in this yogi squat. You can either stay in with the heels down, or if you want to test yourself, I like to throw a little bit of challenging poses in there, just because you don't know if you don't try. We're going to gently come up onto the toes and see if you can do that. Now, if that's too much, just stay in your squat. And we're going to bring the heels back down. We're going to make our way onto the mat. We're going to straighten out the legs. Toes are pointing to your nose. Just going to move the flesh from underneath our sitting bones. I love the fleshy move. I'm going to inhale, arms up. And exhale, fold over the legs, grabbing where you can. Allow the shoulders to roll back. So often I see people here with the shoulders like that. We want to roll them back. We want to keep that spine straight. Inhale, lengthen your spine. And exhale, fold. Now, very important here to listen to what your body is telling you. If your body's saying, hell no, not as taught us, that's when you take a step back. And don't feel bad for taking a step back. We're all at different levels of our yoga practice. Now I'm going to inhale, slowly come back up. Bringing the hands behind us, fingers pointing towards our body. Dig your heels into the ground. We're going to inhale, lift the hips up. Reverse plank. Exhale, hover the bum just above the ground. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale. 2 more. And bringing your bum all the way down. Bending the knees, grabbing behind the knees. Getting ready for both. We're going to walk our feet in towards our bum. See if you can find your balance. If you can't, just keep tipping your toes up and down. If you can find your balance, try to keep those shins parallel to the ground. And bring your arms out to the side. Taking a few deep breaths here. We're going to drop the feet down. We're going to bring the soles of our feet together, grabbing hold of our toes, rolling the shoulders back, keeping the spine straight. Allow your thighs to relax. Maybe close your eyes and feel this stretch in the hips. And just following that breath up and down your spine. Now you're going to straighten out the left foot, keeping the sole of your foot on the inside of your left thigh. Just going to shimmy ourselves that we're looking at our left foot. Inhale, arms up, and exhale, fold of your leg Grabbing where you can. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, fold a little bit deeper. Just keep working with your breath. And I'm going to inhale, slowly come back up. We're going to swap the legs. And just make sure you're facing your right leg. We're going to inhale, arms up. And exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold a little bit more. Inhale, slowly come back up. All right, keeping the knees bent, we are going to lie down on our mat. See if you can touch your ankles with your fingertips. We're going to move our feet about 1 inch away from our fingers. On your next inhale, we're going to lift our hips up towards the roof. Either leave your hands where they are, or you can interlock your fingers. Taking a few deep breaths here in your bridge. Now you're going to release the hands, slowly come down. Take your time, enjoy as your spine touches down onto the mat. Right, so you can either do bridge again, or if you want to try something a bit more challenging, maybe you could do this when you're a kid and you want to try it now. We're going to come into wheel. So bringing our hands by our ears, our fingers are pointing towards our shoulders. We're going to walk our feet in towards our bum. So we're going to lift the hips like we did before, drawing the elbows in. We're going to see if we can come onto the crown of our head. So if you're here, you can stay here, or if you want, you can lift up. Now we're going to exhale, come back down. Once you're all the way down, hug your knees into your chest. And maybe rocking side to side or up and down, whatever feels good for that lower spine. We're going to drop the soles of the feet down. We're going to bring our right ankle just above the left knee, bringing that right hand through that figure 4 hole, grabbing the back of your left leg with both hands. Now you can use that right elbow just to push out the knee if you wish. You can adjust this pose to suit your hips. I want to try to keep that left shin parallel to the ground. And just breathing into those hips. I'm just going to release. I'm going to swap sides. So left ankle above the right knee. Left hand goes through the figure 4, grabbing your leg with both hands. Right leg we're grabbing. Now we're going to release it off. Bringing both soles of the feet on the ground, knees are bent again. We're going to bring the right leg over the left, crossing our legs. Arms come out to the side. On your exhale, begin to drop your knees down to the left. And just being mindful of keeping that right shoulder on the mat. And see if you can settle your body into the pose. next inhale, we'll draw the knees back up. And we're going to unravel the legs. Bringing the left foot or left leg, crossing it over the right. On your exhale, begin to drop the knees down towards the right. And gluing that left shoulder on the mat. Inhale, bring the knees back up, unravel the legs. We're going to allow the knees just to flop down to the side, bring the soles of the feet together. Right hand onto our belly, left hand onto our heart. Take a moment here, close your eyes. Settle your body into this pose, relaxing the shoulders, softening the face. And just let gravity do the work. On your next inhale, we're going to draw the knees together. We're going to straighten out our legs. Now, this is our next challenging pose. It's locust pose. It's a tricky one. So what we're going to do with our hands, we're just going to interlock the fingers, have your thumbs together. If you have any jewelry, I suggest taking it off. We're going to bring our hands between our legs, rolling onto the side, and then we're going to roll onto our arms, bringing our chin onto the mat. Right, so from here, we are going to push our hands into the ground. I'm going to see if we can try and lift the hips off the hands. Now, slowly bring your feet back down, release your hands, and have a bit of a rest on your mat. Now, if you didn't do lotus pose at all, it was just not for you, there is another one you can do. We're going to keep the legs together. We're going to inhale, lift the hands and the shoulders off the mat and the legs. Now, in these back bends, it's very important to remember to breathe. Now, on your exhale, we're just going to relax back down. Take a few breaths, feeling your tummy digging into the mat. Right, last one for the back bends. If you want to give this one a skip, yeah, I won't judge you, I can't even see you, so it's fine. Bringing your chin onto the mat, we're going to kick our feet in towards our bum. See if you can grab your feet with your hands. On your next inhale, we're going to kick our feet into our hands, arching the spine, drawing the knees together, and breathing. And release it all. Take a rest on the mat. Engaging with that breath, feeling that breath, pushing down. On your next inhale, we're going to make our way onto our knees. We're into a traditional child's pose. Knees together, hands to the feet, and dropping your head. On your next inhale, we're going to slowly come back up. We're going to lie down on the mat for relaxation, sending our feet to the corners of the mat, And palms facing up. Allow your shoulders to relax. Feeling the weight of your body on the ground. Every exhale, allowing your body to become heavy. Allowing every muscle to let go. And checking in with your jaw, relaxing it, your cheeks, your forehead. And begin to notice your breath. Not changing in any way, just observing. Notice that stillness at the end of your inhale and the end of your exhale. You could pause a moment of stillness just before the breath changes. Taking these next few minutes, just let go of any judgment for yourself that you might have. Judgment always begins with you. So let your judgment go. You're beautiful. You've made mistakes. But everything in your life, good or bad, has brought you to this very moment. It has molded you into the person you are now. So be kinder to yourself, especially that inner voice. Every time you do something that you weren't meant to do, that voice always comes up. What are you thinking? What are you doing? Let's change that voice into a positive voice. When you feel ready, I'm just going to begin to deepen our breath. Or if you want to stay here for a little bit longer, by all means do. I'm going to begin to bring movement into our fingers, our toes, gently waking our body up from this yogic sleep. And feel free to stretch what feels good right now. I'll come back up to a seated position whenever you're ready, whenever you're able. Okay, thank you guys for joining me. There were some tricky ones in this beginner's class. I sometimes get carried away. But always just take the approach to yoga of doing your best, and that's all you can do. And that's all we want, because every day you're going to improve a little bit more, a little bit more. So thank you so much for joining me, and namaste.